Siva Sutra, 10th technique. Lord Shiva says, while being caressed, dear Devi, while being caressed, my sweet princess, enter the caressing as everlasting life. What do you mean by that? While being caressed, my dear sweet princess, enter the caressing as everlasting life. Shiva starts this technique with love. Love is very important for Shiva. Love relaxes a person. Love is the easiest and the best thing for a human being to relax. If you cannot love, impossible for relaxing. It is impossible. If you can relax, your life will be a loving life. So for Shiva, the first technique is love. Love, relaxation. No love, no relaxation. No love, no loving life. Love, there is loving life. So simple equations. A tension fellow, a tension human being or tension man or women cannot love. Why? Because a tensed man always lives with a purpose. Always thinking about money. Want to build houses and houses and want to earn money and money. There is a purpose, but love, there is no purpose. There is no purpose in love. In love, you cannot create asset. In love, you cannot make money. You can put the money in the bank. Bank balance will be jumping. But in love, you cannot do that. Through love, your ego won't develop. What is ego? I. My experience, my knowledge, my wealth, my health, my beauty, my fair skin, my tallness, my car, my bungalow. In love, ego cannot exist in love. In love, you lose yourself. You earn money for something. Money is a means to buy something, maybe a car, a house, jewel. But love is not a means. Through this, you will get love. It is impossible. You cannot purchase love. There is no time for love. Love is the end in itself. A person who is having a calculative mind, a logical mind, he can never experience love. Because love doesn't have a logic. Love doesn't have a purpose. Our mind always thinks about a purpose, with a purpose. But love is not a purpose. Purpose, I want to achieve something, I want to do something, I want to earn something, I want to, all your wants in future. But love is not future. Love, there is no time for love. Love and time doesn't coexist. I will love after 1 year, not now. No. You cannot love in time. Your purpose will be there in future, particular year you will be doing something, there is a purpose. So the time is there, future is there, but in love there is no future. You are building a house, you want to settle there, it takes some time. But in love, you can live only in the present. There is no future for love. See, my dear friend, love is something like meditation. For love and death, you cannot die in future. It is impossible. How can you die in future? You cannot fix a date. This date I will die. No, you don't know. It may come at any time. Love may come at any time. Death may come at any time. You cannot say after 5 years exactly January 25th I will die. You also cannot say next month from 30th December I will love. It is impossible. Love cannot be fixed in time. Death cannot be fixed in the time. Love and death can happen only in the present tense, not in future. Love and death is like meditation. Meditation can also, it will also happen only in present, not in future. From tomorrow onwards I will do meditation. It is impossible. It is in the present. So love, death and meditation, all three things happen in the present. If you are afraid of death, you cannot love. If you are afraid of death, you cannot love. If you can love, if you love, you are not afraid of death. So simple. Because love and death is a close relationship. See here, if you are afraid of love, you are afraid of death. If you are afraid of meditation, your life becomes useless. Because only through the meditation you will be able to achieve the next stage of happiness. What is it called? Bliss. So here, love, meditation and death all in the same line. Have you ever loved, sir? Have you ever loved? When you love, the time stops. There is no past, no future, no present. The time ceases. The time stops. Your future is not there when you are in love. I just asked few questions. Have you ever loved anybody, sir? Loving somebody is not a dirty word. We are made dirty. Our society has made it dirty. Our priests have made it dirty. Our parents have made it dirty. Loving. So such a wonderful, pleasant experience of a human being is attached towards some other opposite sex, and the opposite sex is attached to somebody. And the society, all our priests, all our temple Sankaracharyas, all our elders, they make love as something, a stigma. Love is dirty word. Because they say it is dirty, because it is suppressed, it becomes dirty. Love is not dirty. If it is dirty, how can Lord Shiva love Parvati? Or how can Vishnu can love his wife? Or you take Lord Muruga, he loves his Valli and Devani. Krishna loves many girls, he has loved. In fact, Krishna loved one girl, Radha is his wife. Then after that, after he died, maybe after 5,000 years, there was a princess, her name is Meera. Meera has not seen Krishna at all. She don't know who is Krishna. She has not seen him physically. She had heard about Krishna. She is married also. She was married to a prince. Always she used to dance and think about Krishna, sing songs about Krishna. She was in a romantic relationship with a person whom she has not known, Krishna. The prince got angry. He asked Mira, hey Mira, who is this Krishna? He is not here, you have not seen Krishna. How can you love him? You have not seen him physically. How can you dance with Krishna? It is either you are a mad girl to think about somebody saying that you are in love. What was Mira's reply? Mira's reply was, my dear husband, Krishna is eternal. Eternal means what? He is forever. But you are dead. One day you are going to die. Earlier 5,000 years back you were not here. Krishna was here. Even after 5,000 years Krishna will be there. I love him. She has not seen Krishna, but she was in love with Krishna, even though after marriage. So in love everything becomes eternal. There is no end, there is no time, there is no past, there is no future. Have you loved anybody, sir? Once again, nothing wrong.
I love my kids, I love my wife.
Very good. You also say arranged marriage or love marriage?
Arranged.
Good. Here, my dear friends, generally it is said that lovers are blind. Have you heard this word? Lovers are blind. Because they don't know what is going to happen in future. They are not bothered about the past. They are not bothered about their caste. They are not bothered about their community. They are not bothered about what others will say. When you are in love, you are ready to give your life. The experience of the love makes a person or makes the lovers to feel, or if you have loved, you would have experienced nothing is needed. So according to Lord Shiva, love is the only way, love is the one of the most easiest way to attain peace, harmony, joy, pleasure, godliness. But can everybody love? If you are a purposeful man, if you are a tensed person, if you are living with time, you cannot love. Lovers are not bothered about the consequences. Lovers are like saints. What a person, Sankaracharya or fellows who in the Himalayas going there, praying, worshipping, what they are not able to get, these lovers can get it within 5 minutes, within half an hour. The bliss, the joy, the feel of death, whatever happens, they are not bothered. They are not bothered about the consequences. For them, there is no future. For them, there is no past. For them, there is no present also. They are living in present. Always it is present. That's why they are called blind. They are called blind by the people who are very calculative, always thinking about money. The people, they will say these lovers are blind. But for great saints, they are like priests. Lovers are like priests. Because in love, you give your heart to somebody. In love, you give yourself to somebody. There you give away your ego. What is ego? You are not bothered about the I and the experience and the property and the caste and religion, your parent and coming from such and such family, your nationality, your all the status, everything goes off in love. Because it all depends upon the other person. You have given yourself to the other person. Your ego is given to somebody else. You are my best. This is not my best, my dear beloved. I give away everything. I am nothing. I just want to see your laughter. The girl says, or the boy says, or the man says, or the woman says. So the ego has completely vanished. No ego. You feel weightless. Nothing you are carrying. No burden. That can be felt only by the lovers. He becomes a saint at the very young age if he is in love. So, what is the first thing in the love? The past, future, it is erased and there exists only present. Past and future ceases off. Have you loved anybody, sir?
Yes, sir. I loved everybody who are getting affection with me. Not only like my parents, whenever I see my friends, colleagues who are very close to my heart, I used to love. I love to share the affection with them, and my possessiveness, all of depending upon that, I will love them, everybody.
So, here, in the moment of love, it is the past and it is the, see, it is something like this. It is something like this. Time is horizontal, isn't it? Time is horizontal. So, it is the past, it is the past, always the future comes. So, there is a relationship between the past and the future. So, where is the present here? Where is the present here? Present, okay, it happens, all the vertical lines are the present, all these cuts. It may be point seconds, 1/10 of a second or something like that. It keeps on moving. As the time moves, it becomes past, and as you come, it becomes future. So, always there is a relationship between what? Past and present, past and future, sorry. So, where do you feel this present? The present is vertical, and for the people who are in love, for them the time, they are in this particular zone, this is the vertical line. For them this is always eternal, always this is the present. For them there is no past and no future. It is not only physical love. You love your job, it becomes the eternal presence. When you love your place, when you love your relations, your occupation, your profession, you are always in the present. So, for Lord Shiva, there is no present, it is always the past and future, and he says the present is the eternity. Past and future for Shiva is, of course, it is there, but he never says present, but he says it is the eternal, always there, forever. Have you experienced any loves?
I loved my mothers and fathers. And my elder brothers as loving, and my friends still I am loving, and my gurus teachers also I am loving. So love is my relaxations also.
So, my dear friends, love is the first door. Love is the first door to know the truth. Here, everybody wants to love. That is why so much importance and significance is given for love. Is or can everybody love? It's not possible. Not possible in the sense, if everybody can love, the world is going to be, the planet is going to be like heaven. Only because they are not getting their love, all the frustration. Men have become purpose. Men, all their ambition, with all their desires, with all their material concepts, They are not in the present, always in the future. When you are in the future, it is impossible for you to be in the present. And when you are not in the present, you cannot love. You can have your wife, but you cannot love. You can have your girlfriend, you can love. You can have your girlfriend, but you cannot love. When you are outside and when you are not given your ego, when time is there, it is impossible for you to love. It is a marriage of convenience. That's why we find in many families, husband and wife is there, but they don't love each other. What is love first? Anything which does not bring hatred, disappointment, anger, frustration, loneliness, that is said to be love. Love is not equal to hatred. If I love somebody, I should not get hatred towards them. If I get disappointed or anger or frustration, then all these negative qualities are the byproducts of love. Love cannot be equal to the negative things. Love can be equal to bliss, happiness, joy, enlightenment. So where do we experience? Can everybody experience this particular feeling? And if he has a love, and if he is disappointed, and if he gets all the negative feelings, then what type of love it is? Shall we term it as just sexual oriented? It is just a sexual oriented, just like use it and throw it. After you are using somebody as a product and not as love. Love, through sex you get love, and through love you go in for meditation, and through meditation your life becomes joyful. So here, have you, sir, you can have this mic, sir. Can you experience, can you say something about you, about your love?
Sir, my love is about my parents, sir.
See, love is like the sky, and the wall is there, sky is there. You are always looking at the wall, you cannot find the truth. When you look up at the sky, you find the truth. The sky is the love. Here, Shiva gives his 50% body to who? To Parvati. And that name of that idol is called what? He is called Arthanadiswara. This is Arthanadiswara. And Shiva and Parvati, symbolically we are worshipping them. Shiva's idol, no, it's male's organ, and Parvati female organ, we worship. So our ancient people are very artistic, and their concept about love was very good. They never condemned it. In fact, in temples we can see carvings of 6 carvings of many males and females. They appreciated it. But now recently, as time went, people started condemning it. All our religious leaders, all our elders, they start condemning it. Since they have condemned, since it is suppressed, it became so ugly. Since it has become so ugly, it looks so dirty, but it is not dirty. In love you become one. That's what Shiva says. What does Shiva says? Shiva says in the first, while being caressed, sweet princess, enter the caressing as everlasting life. Now coming here, it is an innocent energy. What is an innocent energy? Sex is an innocent energy, and through sex, love, and through love, meditation. Sex is a seed, love is a flower. Sex is a seed, love is a flower. If you condemn the seed, you cannot get the flower. Many seeds are not becoming flowers. It is not because the fault of the seed. It is faults of what? Faults of the person, their mentality. When you use somebody as a product, then you cannot experience that love and meditation. When you think the other person as a human being and opposite sex as somebody, through that you can gain love, and if you are fully involved in that act, then you can experience love. So when you are in love, your heart starts breathing, you become the breath, your heart becomes the love. And when you kiss somebody, you become not the kisser, you become the kiss itself. When you are breathing, you become the breath itself. So you become the present. So this is what our 10th sutra says. So the moving becomes meditative. So please close your eyes, sit in the position. While being caressed, sweet princess, enter the caressing as everlasting life. So in summary, what he says is, love is something is not to be condemned. For Lord Shiva, love is the first door to attain the happiness, bliss and joy. Love, death and meditation, all same to him. With purpose you cannot love. A person without purpose only can love. And when you are in love, you are in the present, you are not in the past and you are not in the future. The experience of true love, it is equal to or better than any saints who have attained the sainthood. There are a lot of saints who have gone to Himalayas, spent years and years, decades and decades. What they have not experienced, lovers can experience. In love, ego vanishes. In love, time vanishes. In love, the past and future vanishes. Through love, first through sex, the physical oneness, through love comes, and through love you become meditative, calm, quiet, happiness, joy, all those things which people long for, you get it. Not everybody can love. Very few experience love. And if you have experienced love, you are the blessed one. Be in present, be in the vertical line. Not be much bothered about your future, not be bothered about your past. Live in the present. And if you have somebody whom you love truly, where your ego is vanished, you are the most luckiest person. Cherish. And suppose if you don't have, don't bother. Somebody will come. With this, let us end Shiva Sutra's 10th technique. Thank you very much.